Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the station identification of one of Wayland City's resident YouTubers. Live in the basement. This is not MTV's remote control. And he is not Ken Ober. God rest Ken Ober's soul. This is WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here's your host, New Bedford, Massachusetts' own, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Mr. Announcer. Praise the Lord, somebody call my mama, because it is today, Labor Day. It is September the 6th, 2020, 1:37 p.m. This is my YouTube CBS, no, not the pharmacy, channel vlog show, WEML-TV, Channel 77. It's in which the channel in which there's ordinary and there's me, the host of the show, Eric Lima. How's it going, everybody? Episode 532 of the show. What is happening? It's Monday, Labor Day. That means tomorrow, all them kids are going back to school. Some have already started school earlier. So congratulations to you. Oh, your early school goers. I think the earlier you start school, the earlier you get out. I like that idea. You know, it's like the concept that I have at work. The earlier I clock in, the earlier I 22 skidoo. That's skidoosh. That's the way to do things around here. Hello, how you doing? and to the senior high schoolers, this is the start of their last year in school, high school. And to all you senior high schoolers, all your local senior high schoolers, best of luck to you all. And hopefully kick some butt and get educational this year, man. We're rocking and rolling straight to the top. That's how it was going to be. So, but let's have some fun here, all right? Let's talk about AEW All Out last night. I think a lot of people could not stop talking about this, and you know what, though? I did, however, did a live reaction with the Rant and Rave podcasting crew, co-hosting team of Jordan Little and Brandon Martin. You know, we're all wrestling fans. We had Nicholas Infanti came in, Michael Bombardier, and myself. Episode 100 is coming out. We found out that Rodney Mack is going to join us on Rant and Rave this Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern. That's how we're going to kick things off. I'm telling you, this is going to be a great episode. I've got a huge feeling. All right, we'll talk about AEW All Out 2021, the buy-in. There was a huge 10-man tag match. The Hardy Family Office, headed by Matt Hardy. You got the Private Party and TH2. That will be the team of Jack Evans and Angelico. Team up against Best Friends. That will be the trio of, even though Trenton's been injured, Chuck Taylor, Orange Cassidy, and Wheeler Utah, and the Jurassic Express, accompanied by Marco Stunt. That would be Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy Jack Perry, son of the late great legendary actor Luke Perry. It was a barn burner brawl in the 10-man tag, and in the end, Best Friends and the Jurassic Express won the matchup. Then the Hardy Family Office, sick and tired of Orange Cassidy, attacked him, but Jurassic Express says, we can't let this guy high and dry. Can't let the Best Friends high and dry. Jurassic Express, Dante Martin, and a couple of members of the Dark Order, John Silver, which he's my favorite member of the Dark Order because he's funny as heck. And Dark Order Agent number 10, Preston Vance, came in and chased them off, and they did all the Best Friends hug thing, which is really funny. And you see John Silver, a.k.a. Johnny Hungy. He's all excited. I like John Silver. He's my favorite Dark Order member. He's hilarious. And then Excalibur and Tony Schiavone were talking about what's going on, and all of a sudden Dan Lambert interrupts them. You got the Men of the Year, those two egomaniacs, and three fighters from America's Top Team, Scorpio Sky, and Ethan Page, the Men of the Year, joining forces with them. And then before the show started, Justin Roberts, the Dapper Yapper, as Excalibur would call him, introduced Jim Ross to the team. And then it's All Out 2021, folks. It's All out, when AEW goes all out, this lives up to the billing all out. And I mean, I'm telling you one thing, I got to address a few things after I talk about that. As far as it pertains to wrestling in general, trust me on this one. The TNT Championship started off on the line. Miro went up against Eddie Kingston, defending the title after. I'll tell you after. I gotta go on Twitter for a test. And also. The Rant and Rave podcast is also a crossover of the Bumbling Bozos, by the way, just to let you guys know. So you're going to see some Bumbling Bozos allies coming in and help us out. They'll make this show even not only crazier, but zanier and funnier. This is 100% episode. We're talking about going all out. Miro and Eddie Kingston had some interesting exchange of words, man, which is really totally insane to say the least. I gotta tell you. Let's see. Oh, we got Jose. Red Sox got Jose Iglesias back. Okay. Well, that's all right. So, anyways, let's see. Let's see. And let's see. Okay, okay, that's it. And let's see. Okay, and okay. Just give me a second here. I gotta find Miro's Twitter account, because I'll tell you one thing. It is. No. Okay. I found Miro's tweet, and Miro. It was an all-out fight, all-out brawl between these two. I knew him and Kingston when they went at it. It was just insane. In the end, though. In the end, though, afterwards, Miro did tweet this: "Asking you shall receive, your nuts have been redeemed." Now I want to go to his wife, CJ Perry, aka Lana, aka Lana. Oh, there it is. She goes. She responds, "I'll redeem yours when you get home." Best one ever. Oh my gosh! I'm like, and we got some reaction. We got some reaction memes. Oh. Oh my god. This one's really funny. The VG Caminator at Cameron _ Ricks says, just like that 50,000 men changed their name to Miro. Oh boy. That was great. A lot of reactions. I was like, only Miro and CJ got to be the craziest, got to be the coolest couple ever. So in the end, though, Miro did win and retain the title, and now since and he said, and then CJ Perry says she'll redeem his nuts. I can't believe she said that. That was crazy. And then another matchup that we won for Jon Moxley went one-on-one with New Japan Satoshi Kojima. I saw him fight at Impact Wrestling. He teamed up with Eddie Edwards. Very tough fighter. It was a great matchup all around. Moxley did win the matchup, but the toughest wrestler to come out of New Japan arrives at All Out. Minoru Suzuki, a.k.a. Suzuki Gun. This guy has a reputation unlike any other Japanese wrestler. This guy can knock you out and make you call your mama. That's how. And you're talking about Minoru Suzuki. I can't wait. And him and Moxley exchanged punches. They went at it. I'm like, what? It was great. All right, the AEW World Women's Championship on the line. Britt Baker, or Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, defending against Chris Statlander. And after a hard-fought matchup, in the end, Baker did win with the lockjaw submission hold. So that means Britt Baker will go on again. Will go on and in the future title matchup face the winner of the AEW Women's Casino Battle Royal. Alex Marvez did interview Andrade El Idolo, and the matchup between him and Pac has now been moved to AEW Rampage this Friday. So, hey, already. So that because Pac has some travel issues, unfortunately. We all thought he was going to face somebody tonight, but that's not the case. So the Andrade Pac match will be moved to Friday at AEW Rampage. Check it out. All right. Then the AEW Women's Casino Battle Royal. All right. Now, this is like the Royal Rumble, but this is a very, very unique situation. Now, consists of 21 women. 20 women and the one card drawing the Joker card. Each competitor draws a suit. And if your suit is called on, after 2 minutes, you enter. So first, the club team has the women who picked the club card went first. Hikaru Shida, Sky Blue, who replaced the injured Julia Hart, Emi Sakura, the Bunny, and Abaddon. All right, so the five of them went at it every 2 minutes. So the next group to come in was the Diamond group. And that would be Anna Jay, Kiera Hogan, Kylan King, Diamante, and Nyla Rose. Then they went at it. And then the Heart group comes out. Thunder Rosa, Penelope Ford, Riho, Jamie Hayter, and Big Swole. And then the Spade crew finally came out with Tainara Conti, Red Velvet, Legit Layla Hirsch, Jade Cargill, and Rebel. Well, a lot of our favorites got eliminated in the match. I picked Jade Cargill to win, but Cargill did get eliminated. But who is the Joker card? The former Ruby Riott, Ruby Soho, makes her AEW debut. And it was down between her and Thunder Rosa, the last two standing, after eliminating Nyla Rose. And Ruby Soho has won the match. That's right. Ruby Soho in her AEW debut. So Minoru Suzuki was the first debut. Debut number 2, Ruby Soho. And she won the AEW Women's Casino Battle Royal at All Out in Chicago. It was a great, great matchup overall. It was a great matchup. Ruby Soho did win the matchup. So she gets a shot at Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, for the AEW World Women's Championship. But we're not done yet, kids. The final fight, Chris Jericho and Maxwell Jacob Freeman. They went at it. MJF. If Jericho loses, he retires from in-ring competition to AEW. And it was a hard-fought matchup until the end. Now, supposedly, MJF hit the Judas effect on Jericho, and as the 3 count was administered by Aubrey Edwards. She did not see Jericho's foot on the ropes, and declared MJF the winner. But the other referee, Paul Winter? I forget his last name. Or Paul Hunter, came out and said his foot was on the ropes, and she goes, what do I do? What do I do? The match was restarted. Jericho and MJF went at it again, but Wardlow tried to get involved, but then Jake Hager cut him off. Brawling indeed, but in the end, Jericho did win with the Walls of Jericho, made MJF tap out. Jericho's career in ring continues. The Inner Circle came out to celebrate. What a match that was. Another matchup that was talked about. Darby Allin went one-on-one with CM Punk. CM Punk's first time wrestling in the ring in 7+ years, and CM Punk was wearing tights for the very first time instead of trunks, like he usually does. And but in the end, though, CM Punk did win the matchup. Sting approached him, shook hands. Punk decided to help him up, and the two shook hands. It was a great matchup. Fans loved it. It was an awesome matchup. CM Punk and his first win. And then Paul White went one-on-one with QT Marshall, or as I like to call QT Marshall, QT Fire Marshall Bill. And yeah, QT Marshall. Paul White tried to get knocked out every member of the family. Nick Camarado, Aaron Solo, they all got plastered, and then QT Fire Marshall Bill tried to escape, and all of a sudden, Paul White chokeslammed him. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Paul White wins the matchup. Malachi Black cut a promo on Dustin Rhodes. This matchup is happening this Wednesday night on Dynamite. That's going to be a heck of a matchup. Then where's the fun part. The main event. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention one matchup. That's right, excuse me. The AEW tag team titles were on the line in a steel cage matchup. The Young Bucks defending against the Lucha Brothers. This matchup, kids, stole the show. Two sets of brothers. They went at it. I mean, they just went at it. They did everything. They pulled out all the stops and everything else. You got Brendan Cutler in the corner of the Young Bucks because the rest of the Elite went to the back. And Alex Abrahantes. So, good thing they have one guy to offset the other just in case some shenanigans happening outside of the ring. But the Lucha Brothers fought hard, and some more gold went off the Elite. That's right, we have brand new AEW World Tag Team Champions and the Lucha Brothers, Rey Fenix and Penta El Zero Nieto. They celebrated with their families, so congratulations to the Lucha Brothers, new Tag Team Champions. What a matchup. I mean, it got to the point where one of the Young Bucks grabbed a sneaker full of one of the Air Jordans, and they put tacks at the bottom of them. That would be good to walk around during the snow time, during the winter time. That way you don't have to worry about slipping on ice. It would be perfect. But in the end, it's like having, it's like, dudes, have you heard of baseball cleats? Should have worn them. Anyways, another title that involving an Elite member, Kenny Omega defends against Christian Cage. A lot of shenanigans happened. Cost Christian Cage the matchup, and Kenny Omega did retain the title. So, as the Elite was having their way with Christian Cage and everything else, they all, and all of a sudden, Jurassic Express came to his aid, and then all of a sudden, lights went out, and you hear, baby, Adam Cole. That's right. As you know, Adam Cole walked away from the WWE after his contract expired. No longer part of NXT. He is now all Elite, baby. That's right. Adam Cole is all Elite. Congratulations to Adam Cole on the new contract. He didn't have the 90-day clause stipulation. Didn't have to worry about that. So that means he can go anywhere he wants. So Adam Cole arrives in AEW. He starts try-chalking to Kenny Omega. And then all of a sudden, he ends up super kicking Jungle Boy and rejoined the Elite. I've got a hunch that's going to be a setup down the road. You have those two egomaniacs, and Adam Cole and Kenny Omega. Bad things are going to happen, man. Let me tell you. But right now, Adam Cole is now part of All Elite. And obviously, there's some good reasons why. So that means the party is no more on Up, Up, Down, Down, fortunately. With Breeze being released and Adam Cole going to AEW. At least Cesaro and Austin Creed. And those, whoever's a fan of the Up, Up, Down, Down, the party. I don't know. Then they decided to continue pummeling the Jurassic Express and Christian Cage. And then, Bryan Danielson, the former Daniel Bryan, also made his AEW debut. And then, a Pier 6 brawl between the two warring factions. Daniel Bryan, Jurassic Express, and Christian Cage against the Elite. And then the Elite just walked away, and that's how it's ended right there. Now, I gotta say, that's the first time we've seen a show with multiple debuts. Last time we saw a show with multiple debuts, that's right, Monday Night Raw back in July 2014 or 15. I think it was when Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks made their Raw debut. But this is four debuts in AEW. Minoru Suzuki, Ruby Soho, Adam Cole, and Bryan Danielson, the former Daniel Bryan. This is a huge, huge moment for AEW. That means here's what I'm this concerns me about the WWE and the future of the WWE. I hate to say this, but the WWE needs to let go of the old school executives with the old school attitude. That means Vince McMahon needs to step down. Kevin Dunn needs to step down. John Laurinaitis, Bruce Pritchard. These four men are and plus Nick Khan, business-wise, these five men as what's holding the WWE back from really, really running away from being the global phenomenon that it once was. They're really hurt, and all these five men are hurting the WWE, talent-wise, and changing NXT. I'm very concerned. I'm sure Stan and Stephanie and Triple H may be thinking the same thing, but they don't want to go against them. I guess I understand. Family is very important. It's a family business. I can understand, but this totally concerns me. As long as Kevin Dunn, John Laurinaitis, and Bruce Pritchard run things in the WWE, I'd rather have Shane and Stephanie along with Triple H, Shawn Michaels and the Road Dogg, and Matt Bloom, the former and along with William Regal. I believe they need to step it up. They need to really, really, and it just concerns me about the WWE. As long as Vince and Kevin Dunn are on there, the WWE is not going to be able to do much. You said, AEW is no competition. You sell some of the guys that would have not only made you a whole lot of money, but made you great talent and made the shows watchable. What's going to happen? You know what I mean? I mean, Vince, I think Vince is starting to be delusional, and in his old age, and with Linda McMahon running for Senate is probably what started the downfall of the WWE, in my personal opinion. Because a lot of people were bashing Linda because of who she's associated with, and it's really, really sad to see that. So, I really don't know what will happen, to be honest. And the WWE really, I love watching the WWE. Don't get me wrong, but I think ever since the start of social media and the internet, I think the WWE is heading towards a downward spiral. If they don't do something. And listen, most of the legends can't wrestle no more. Most of the legends that were part of WWE all have passed away. So Vince McMahon's got to really dig down deep and do something. And you know what? I highly doubt this would happen, but if Mr. McMahon did pass away, I think the ultimate forbidden door should be open for the WWE. If that is Mr. McMahon passed away, but I highly doubt it's going to happen. But the WWE needs to do something to really, really get, start competing with AEW, or else they're going to end up like WCW and ECW, that is bankrupt, out of business. And who knows, if they get absorbed into AEW, I really don't know. The WWE right now really concerns me, and everything else in between. So WWE will have to step it up. They will have to step it up, and I think a lot of people WWE's taking a lot of backlash from fans. Taking the supposed blood money from Saudi Arabia because of a journalist that got killed over there in Washington, and the WWE has nothing to do with that. Unfortunately, to everybody. I think it's when you hate a company or you hate someone, you blame them for. You can blame people just for about anything. I've known when people hate me and they blame me for about stupid stuff, but we'll see what happens, huh? So, bottom line is WWE has to step it up. They have to step it up. They have to do something, or else they're gonna have a lot of people they need to answer to, and Vince and Kevin Dunn cannot hold back. John Laurinaitis, Nick Khan, and Bruce Pritchard. All these five gentlemen cannot hold the WWE back anymore longer. They should leave everything to Shane, Stephanie, Triple H, Road Dogg, and Shawn Michaels, and William Regal, and Matt Bloom, and say, hey, you guys handle the storylines. Get a better creative team. Do something, WWE. Do something. Or else you're going to end up bankrupt, and who knew, WWE would be a thing of the past. AEW is really going all out, literally, right now on this. So who knows where this is going to end up. And they've opened up the forbidden door for the NWA, for Impact Wrestling. And who knows, Ring of Honor could be next on the card. New Japan, they've already opened up for that. I believe AEW got Impact and NWA to work together again. That's awesome. But I got to tell you what, the WWE will have to do something, or else AEW is going to absorb them. And that is not going to be a good thing for the WWE and for the folks who work there right now. But I'm telling you, AEW, I got to applaud them. I love watching wrestling, whether it be WWE or AEW or Impact Wrestling. It doesn't matter. I like wrestling. WWE is wrestling to me because World Wrestling Entertainment, they love to wrestle and they love to entertain. Wrestling is entertainment, both of them. I don't care. But the WWE has to step up. They have to step up. They lost Adam Cole. They lost Daniel Bryan to AEW. They need to really seriously step things up. And Vince McMahon's got to stop having that carny attitude. Him and Kevin Dunn. Kevin Dunn needs to go. A lot of people have been saying that. Don't sign Vince Russo, or else the WWE will probably go to the wayside of WCW. I can't stress this enough. WWE has to step up. Doesn't matter. WWE has to step up. All right. So that's all the time we have on the show. And like I said, this Thursday, Rant and Rave, 4 o'clock, 4 Eastern, on Brandon Martin's channel. Rodney Mack will be our special guest. And also, we're going to be working with the Bumbling Bozos. We're going to have a lot of fun with those guys. We'll see what craziness and insanity is going to happen on 100 episodes. There you go. All right. I'll see you guys later. Guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be blessed. Peace, love, bless out. See you next episode. So long. For now.